Hello guys, Max Perez here. Today we're gonna go over these two items right here available on our store for sale. I'm gonna show you what they do, how they work, what's the difference between them. We have the WIRELESSpro and we have the WIREDpro. So let's get started. Okay, so the first one we're gonna go over is the WIREDpro, and let me peel this off. And what these things do is that you can connect your iPhone or your Android phone, and once you connect it, the system will change into either Apple Carplay or Android Auto, depending on the phone that you connect, right? So the first thing you want to do, you want to go down to this website here, supplied, and you're gonna download the app for it, and it's called AutoKit. I'm sorry. And what AutoKit is the app that actually runs this software here, that was built in here. So I'm gonna pull out my USB from my glove compartment. We're gonna plug it in, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so we have our USB here, and we're gonna connect our dongle to start. And now we're gonna connect our phone. And just give it a few seconds. You should see your phone start charging, and you see it's charging here, and this is what it'll display on the screen. So if you have an older version of the iOS, it's going to show the older version. If you have a newer version like I do, I update it to the iOS 14. It's going to show me the iOS 14 with the new icons and everything. This is pretty simple. Your phone, so you can make phone calls right from here. We have your music. It connects right into your iTunes. You can control it from here. You can control it from your steering wheel. We'll go back. Playlist has Pandora. The radio. That's the Apple radio. Then we're gonna go to go back home. We'll click here. Maps loads up in a second. It loads faster than the actual phone. So we have our maps, messages. We have, this is what's playing. Whatever music is playing at the moment, that's where you will go to, and you could skip track, whatever. It's the same. It's basically the same thing. It's just what's playing at the moment. Car will take you back to your car, our Android system. So if we click on that, it'll take you to the home screen. If you want to get back in there, all you have to do is go to apps and AutoKit, and you're back. Podcasts. We have news, and these are all apps that you install on your phone, and then whichever one is compatible with Carplay will open up in the screen here. So we have our calendar, settings, so you could do not disturb while driving, appearance always dark, you can make it bright. You have wallpapers for your backgrounds. We go to music. This is my Amazon Music account. You can link it up here, and whatever music you have is gonna show up here. So if you have offline music, if you have online music, it'll show up here. Right now I'm not connected to my internet because I am connected to the camera that's recording, but we're gonna take care of that right now. So we're just gonna turn off this antenna here. Okay, so now we have Audible, Deezer. So these are music platforms, so you could listen to music. Google Maps. You have your Google Maps open up quick. Pandora. So load up the Pandora from your phone. Recent music. You can skip from your steering wheel. or you can skip from the display here. We have Spotify, WhatsApp. You cannot text in WhatsApp, but you can send text messages.
Would you like me to compose a new message or make a call?
No, thank you. As you can see, it has Siri built in, Tidal, TuneIn Radio, and Waze. Same thing, Waze opens up quick. Over here you have shortcuts to the last 3 that you used. So now that we downloaded SiriusXM, you're going to see it here on the screen. So now you can actually open it from here. So this takes care of that issue where you don't have the XM radio anymore, like your XM antenna, but this, you can replace it with the app, which actually gives you more channels than the radio subscription, and I think it's less expensive than the radio subscription. So it has its benefits. Let's go back. You could also, if you don't have the dongle as well, you could also access the XM radio through your main unit. You don't need to get this to have the XM radio. You could, you don't need that. It's a downloadable app that you could get from the App Store, from Play Store. Just look for XM radio and it'll install directly in your unit, right? So let's go back in here. So we're gonna unplug this phone, right? And we're gonna plug in the Android version so you can see what it looks like. Your Android phone, we're gonna test it now. So you're gonna plug in your charger, and now we're gonna connect our Android phone. Okay, so right away you'll see it'll boot up, but instead of booting up Apple Carplay, is gonna boot up Android Auto. So here it is. So now you have your GPS. We're gonna click on the home button. Okay, so once you have it here, you could, the same way you would do with your iPhone, you could open up your apps, your Pandora's here. We're gonna go back home, your phone, your Google Maps, and these things load up really fast. We have Waze, and then depending on the app that you install is what's gonna come up here. If it's compatible with the radio, it'll come up here. With Android Auto rather, it'll come up here. It has the Google voice search. What's the temperature outside?
The temperature in Princeton right now is 89 degrees. Due to the current humidity, it feels like it's 100.
It sure does feel like it's 100. So that's about it for the Android part. Again, if very important information, the Android does not work with the wireless version of it. It always needs a wire. So there is no version yet that we have or that is out there that I have seen that's wireless. So you need the wired version. So for that, I recommend for the Android the wired version. Okay, so next we're gonna go with the WIRELESSpro, and it's pretty much the same. It has the same features, same buttons, everything you need, but it's wireless. And the advantage of that is that you can plug it in your car and forget about it, and just put it in your glove compartment, put it on your console, center console, on the storage compartment, and it'll automatically connect to your phone while it's wireless. So I'm gonna show you an example. Right now I'm not connected because I turned off all my connections, especially my Wi-Fi, so I can show you. So this works with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, whichever way you want to connect. Sometimes it connects with both, just so it could be a more secure connection. So if one disconnects, it'll play from the other one. So To get it started, you're gonna plug it in just like this, and you should see some lights here when it reads it. So now it's connecting. You should be able to see a red light. I don't know if you can see it there. Okay, so now it says please connect the phone. So right now I am completely wireless, so it's trying to connect, and there it's connected. So if I step out of the car and walk right back in, it's gonna do that. It's gonna open the system automatically and it's gonna connect. So you don't need any wires or anything. So you can put this in your pocket and still control the radio from here, right? So as you can see, my app is still here because it's the same phone. So it's reading it from there. So the one we just downloaded is right here. Everything else is exactly the same. There is one piece of information you need to know about the wireless one, and it is that when you connect an Android phone, it will not work wireless. It only works with the wire. In other words, you can't use this one for your Android Auto for it to work wireless. It won't read it. It's not compatible with it. If you have an Android phone, then I will use this one here, which is the wired version, and it could work. You could use this one if you wanted to, but you will need to connect the wire anyway. So this will work if there's two phones in the house, two different phones, and let's say your wife, husband, they use Apple and you use Android, then this will be the one for you because it'll work for both. But if you only have Android, then you need to plug it in, or just get this one here, save some money, and you still need to plug in, but it'll work just the same as if you will get this one. This one is the response time is a little bit faster than the other one. That's why it's a little bit more expensive, and of course the wireless capabilities of it. But everything else inside the unit is still the same as far as the looks, how it goes, right? The only difference here is that this one has the Chevrolet logo that it comes with, but it's the same one that says car, and you click on that and it'll take you to the screen. Okay, so this is a way that you can connect these phones to the radio itself without using the dongle. So, but you're gonna be limited on what you do because these are just a mirror of the phone. So whatever's on the screen or whatever's on the phone is just gonna mirror each other. It's not its individual system. So we'll try that with the Android first because that's the one we couldn't connect wireless. We could connect wireless here. It's important to know though that you need to connect your Wi-Fi. You have to put the hotspot on so they could connect to each other, and then now we're gonna go into apps and we're gonna open up easy connection, and it should come up right away. And again, you could slide through these. There's an app here called Easy Connection, which is the same one as the app. You download it on your phone, you click on that, and we're gonna click on yes. All right, so once you connect your Wi-Fi and you accept all the whatever's asking you, again, you're gonna have just a mirror of your phone, but it's still wireless and you can still operate your phone. So you could actually click here and it'll control your phone. So you could go back and you could control your music from here, your navigation, which is your GPS, and it's gonna open right out of your phone. And then down here you have some themes that you could play with. And again, this is built into the radio. This, you do not need any extra plugs or anything to do this. But again, I do recommend the dongles because the dongles is a whole new separate system. It doesn't bog down your radio or your phone. You can actually put your phone away and control everything through here. You could do it both ways, but it's not killing your battery on the phone. You could, it's much better if it runs off the system than from the unit wirelessly. You could get both of these items at our website, www.digitaloctopusradio.com. This works for any Android radio 4.0 or over. So it does not work for factory radio. So if you have, let's say, an Audi with factory radio and it has a screen that looks just like it, but it's not Android, it's not gonna work. It has to be Android 4.0 without CarPlay, because there's some radios that already come with CarPlay built in, like the DO 1015, the unit that goes over this one, that comes with CarPlay installed, but it will not work. That dongle does not work with that because it's already built in. So, well, that's it for today, guys. I hope I helped you make a decision on this, if you need it or not, which one you like. If you had any questions, I hope I answered them. If you do have any other questions, just write to me on Instagram at digitaloctopusradio@gmail.com or max@digitaloctopusradio.com, and I'll answer I'll answer all my messages, always myself. So shoot me an email. If I can't answer you, somebody from the team will, and hope you like it.